Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Golden Gloves Chat Show. With me is Martin Bacoli. Martin, welcome. You're first time guest ever on our Golden Gloves Chat Show. Nice to have you here. Obviously, we can't speak to you much because you live in another country. We're going to talk a lot about that now. Martin, born in the Congo, you're 29 years old. You're the younger brother of the WBC Cruiserweight champion, of course, Junior Makabu. Why the different name, firstly? Why are you Bacoli and not Makabu?
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Firstly, I'm so happy to be here again because I left for 7 years. So I'm so happy I'm in the house.
7 years?
Yeah, so I'm in the house. Yeah, there's a big difference between French country and English country. In French, everyone has his name, and our surname is our father name. So Junior Makabu is Makabu, that is his name.
Yes.
And Bacoli, that is my name, and our surname is Ilunga.
So the surname is Ilunga.
Ilunga. So
okay.
all of us we are Ilunga.
It's interesting. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, and so everyone is the only name. Like me, I'm Bacoli and Makabu, and I have John Bakambamba and me. So, but all of us we only have one surname is Ilunga.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, well, as I said, welcome to South Africa once again. This is almost like yours and Junior's second home, let's say. You guys are from the Congo. Yeah. You guys have spent a lot of time in South Africa. You obviously love this country. And we love you guys. You guys are part of us. You're African. We're going to talk about your sparring just now with Kevin Arena. And it's great that an African is helping an African to try and get to the highest level in the world. Yeah. Martin, you're 18-1, a fantastic record. You started off, you had a couple of fights for us on the Golden Glove shows. And then you left the country. You went to Scotland. Tell us about that.
Oh, that was a so good story. And my professional fight, I start with the Golden Gloves.
Yes.
So my first fight was in the Imperial Palace against Smith, someone like that, Smith. And I knocked him out in the first round. Okay. And the second one was Chris Mambombo. And I knocked him out second round as well. So I started nice with Golden Glove. But in that time, Junior decided to move to overseas because I was working with him. He's the one who bring me here in South Africa.
Yes.
And I was not having choice, so I decided
and obviously, just going back a bit, growing up, obviously, with an older brother like Ilunga Makabu, who's turned out to be a brilliant fighter. Did you guys train together as youngsters and box amateur together?
Yeah, we did together because when I was 5, because Junior is the first born in the family, so our father used to show us how to box and how to punch.
Okay.
And at age of 5, and the Junior when he started amateur, so before he fight, I was the one who was opening the ring, and it was the main event. So
nice. And your older brother became the world champion.
And today is the WBC world champion, and I'm on my way to be a world champion.
Is your mom and dad still alive?
They're still alive.
And how many kids are you?
We are 10.
10?
Yeah, 5
10 kids?
Yeah.
Jeez, your mom was busy.
So because my father was the only man in his family, and after his father his mom gave birth to him, and he passed away, and he was only a man, so he decided to have 10 so he can have a family.
Yes.
So his family is us.
After your parents lost one child?
Yeah.
So it would have been 11?
11, so it's not 11.
And I'm an only child, so that's massive for you to have so many brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your career. I mean, you're number 12 in the world. It's amazing after 19 fights. Did you say you're number 3 in the IBF?
WBA.
In the WBA, number 3.
Yeah.
And number 12 in the world. That's fantastic. Yeah. Now deciding in Scotland, like we said, talk to us about why Scotland. Tell us who your trainer is.
Yeah, I choose Scotland because my trainer is staying there. And the first time I went to UK, I went to with Junior. Junior was fighting Tony Bellew. It was 2016,
yes.
Yeah. And after Junior lose the fight, and I asked him if I can stay in the UK, I don't want to come back to Africa, and they say yes. And then I meet my trainer, but my trainer was living in Scotland.
Yes.
And they say no, because the fight was in the UK, in London, so if you want, we can work. So maybe you can make the decision to go to Scotland. I said no problem, anywhere I can go. Then I decided to go there, and when I go there, and I find it beautiful people and a beautiful place and quiet, and I love it.
Where in Scotland are you?
I'm in Scotland, Glasgow.
In Glasgow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, Scotland's it's a great place.
Oh,
well, my surname Mitchell is Scottish as well. So,
but it's so only one thing I hate is the cold. It's very cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
But you've got to live with that, eh?
I'm already used to it.
But a beautiful country, Scotland. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're living in Scotland. Yeah. I'll ask you about your trainer and your surname.
Yeah.
Who would you like to fight next? I mean, after 19 fights, you're up there now, like we said. Number 12 on BoxRec, number 3 in the WBA. Yeah. Who would you like to fight?
I like Michael Hunter much because I want judge people wrong in that fight. I have a short and half fight, but I can't complain. I already lost there, but he's now number 1 in WBA. The one side 2, I'm number 3. So I think I will need that fight for maybe the winner. He'll fight maybe the winner of Dubois, Kevin De Arena. Or maybe go for Usyk, something like that.
That's an interesting statement you just made. Yeah. You want to fight the winner of Kevin and Dubois, because we want to talk about you being Kevin's sparring partner for this.
No, for just talking. Kevin, if he beats I think maybe it's going to. When he beats Dubois, and I'm not mandatory, so number 1.
And then, of course, then,
no choice.
Then there's no friends.
Yeah, it's business.
Who would you consider the best heavyweight in the world now? Because obviously Tyson Fury's out there, he's got a big mouth, he talks a good game, but he is the WBC champion and he's delivered with all these great knockouts of Wilder. Do you prefer him to, let's say, Usyk?
I think, but as per both, as per Joshua, as per Usyk, as per Tyson Fury, and I think the fight against Usyk is going to be a great fight, and I think Tyson will win that because he's got everything that he will win.
He's a big man. He's even taller than you, right?
Yeah, he's taller than me. He's big, massive, and he's got
and you're a big man, 6'6" in the old language, as they call it. Yeah. I don't even know what you're in meters. Probably close to 2 meters. But 6'6" is a big man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk now the main reason that you actually in South Africa at the moment, out of Scotland. You've done a great deed to Kevin Arena, called you out as a chief sparring partner for his big fight with Daniel Dubois for the WBA regular title. And it was nice of you to entertain it and to join Kevin Arena in the training camp. So well done to them. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
I'm speaking on behalf of Kevin, of course. Mm-hmm. Let's talk now. You're sparring with Kevin Arena. How's your sparring going?
The sparring is going well. First, before I say yes, because Daniel Dubois turned off the fight offer, is the promoter come to us and they propose us the fight. And we say yes, and they went back to Daniel Dubois, and Daniel Dubois and his team say no.
Oh, they offered you the fight?
They offered me the fight.
And they said no?
Yeah, I said no. I don't know reason why. And when Kevin mentioned that he's fighting him, and he called me to help him, and I said, okay, no problem. I'll go to help him because I want Kevin to beat Dubois.
Yes, and also with Kevin originally, they didn't want the fight because he was a southpaw. So obviously Daniel Dubois is trying to be quite picky about his opponents, but okay, now it's happened. They've signed the contract with Kevin Arena, so South Africa's very excited about it. We're hoping to have another heavyweight world champion. How do you feel Kevin Arena's chances are in this big fight?
Oh yeah, I think people will enjoy the fight. This is like a Usyk and Joshua second fight, because it's going to be the same. Kevin will smash his face and move a lot, and I think he's fighting in the UK. He will beat him.
Yeah, Kevin's got the speed.
He's got speed and he's got movement that Daniel doesn't have. So he's fighting like a robot, standing, and it will take many punches. I think maybe the ref will stop.
I personally think, if Kevin can take his power, which we've seen Kevin can take a shot.
He can take a shot,
He's never been down as a professional boxer. He's a tough guy. He's a strong guy. So, and if in the end you got a chance, you make it happen.
And Kevin's
power. A positive guy.
Yeah, I got power than Dubois, and Kevin can take it down in the sparring. So that's showing that, And I like one thing from him is that, he's got that confidence and is believing in himself that he's going to win the fight.
Yes.
And especially he's defending for all continent.
Fantastic. Well, when you guys leave for the UK?
I think, I think maybe I'll go before him, but I'll be in the fight. I'll sit there and watch how he's going to beat Dubois.
Fantastic. Well, you might even be fighting Kevin one day if Kevin wins the fight against Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for being our guest, Martin Bakole.
You're welcome.
We've watched your career with interest, and we're very proud of you from South Africa and from Golden Gloves.
Thank you.
So, go and help Kevin Arena as an African and bring that title back to Africa, the WBA regular title.
Does it.
So, good luck with Kevin and good luck with your career.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being our guest.
Thank you.
Thank you from me, Brian Mitchell. Thank you for watching.